You know how I feel about that stage. And right out the gate, we're seeing a really good edge guard here from Solar Razor. Is that going to be the stock? I think that is, yeah. You're just dead right out the gate. Oh yeah, Story Supremacy. If only, right? Alright. And already Solar Razor getting so much damage. His damage so far from Solar has just been so good. And the roll read is not going to kill. Good DI from Aichi. But not quite enough to kill. This is kind of rough though. You're already this far behind, like barely even a minute into the game. Definitely not a great feeling. They're able to go high right into the smoke. Actually, you gotta make sure you're being a little more active when it comes to clearing smoke. It's super important to just shut that down as much as you're able to. Probably one of the most important parts of the Force matchup. Shutting down smoke. And yeah, Solar literally plays with Moonman. They're like good friends. I think the first time... Yeah, actually, Moonman is the whole reason that we were able to prove that Solar Razor wasn't a Smurf. Fun fact, we thought he was a Smurf the first time he entered. So yeah, it's no surprise that Moonman and Solar play pretty similarly. Alright, now Aichi's doing a really good job bringing this back, actually. Right. And there we go, that's gonna catch it right there. Solar takes game 1. Aichi had a really bad start, but a really good mid-game, so I think the rest of these games are going to be a lot closer. We're also seeing the counterpick from Aichi, which is pretty interesting. Nasabi, don't feel late. There's coming into the game late gives you an advantage you might not realize at first, which is that everyone's already kind of figured out most of the game for you. Yeah, I promise. It's like, there's never really a terrible time to get into. I guess. Actually, no, there never really was a terrible time. So, I would definitely recommend still trying to dive into the competitive scene a bit. Definitely check out Academy, and if you're in North America, check out Recess. If you're not in North America, find the esports or whatever region you're in. Most people are NA or EU, so it's kind of my fallback to say that. But yeah, no use in not trying it out, you know? Never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, the Aichi Kragg here. And I think the stage, I mean, it makes sense, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that Aichi would counterpick this. I mean, I know, you know, matchups, player matchups tend to be a lot more important than character matchups. But I understand, it's like one of Kragg's worst matchups. And I don't think the worst matchup is all that bad for Zetter. Maybe it is, but I can't imagine it is. So, this will be really interesting. Aichi doesn't have like a terrible Kragg. Does bust it out in bracket every once in a while, but definitely never been a character that they focused on a ton. And the parry from Solar is gonna take it. Might have DI'd a little bit too hard out right there. Ooh, but immediately. That's being nodding for it. Oh, geez. Yeah, the Desi's kind of made this game pretty even. And Aichi's doing a really good job capitalizing off of it, taking the lead for himself. Whether or not that lead lasts is a different story, but you have it right now. Ah, that's unfortunate, just barely missing the parry. Reaching right as soon as the side B releases. Okay, close call. Oh no! That's really unfortunate. Oh my, and the edge cancel? What? What is this game? This is such a wild game. Jesus. So they're trying to extend this lead as much as you can here. Okay. And the patience. That's kind of how you gotta play it sometimes. Oh, and the super clone! God damn. Ah, this parry. It looked like Aichi was going for it, but I'm... Oh, okay. Nair up there. This is still looking really bad for Aichi, but it's not possible. You know, sometimes all you need is Kragg is one fair. Like, legitimately. Let's go either way. Ooh, but that is gonna be it for a Solar Razor, yeah. Game 2. Alright, now lots of people going up 2-0 tonight. Gonna be the third 3-0 in a row, or is Aichi gonna be able to take the game? I'm just keeping this a little bit more even here. See Aichi going the Zetter, and specific Lover Zetter too. Still have the old stream troll, so a funny sprite. Alright. Or funny art, rather, not funny sprite. Sprite's normal. Alright, here we go. Game 3 on Treetop. I think this is honestly a pretty smart pick. Kind of one of those stages like good for all the fire characters. And I feel like it's definitely a comfort stage for Aichi too. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it feels like I see him go here up on. I guess I could say the same for Solar, but no. And around the gate, Aichi does have a really good lead right now. Solar's slowly but surely doing things to try to make it more even, but Aichi not taking a whole lot of damage here from anything that Solar's doing. I can definitely see Zetter being able to like kind of control space better on the stage and just get in on him faster. Oh, in the fair. Solar not quite ready for it, not dying, but is actually dying to this giant spike. That's really scary right now for Solar. It's kind of the first time in the set where you've been like actually far behind. A lot of ground to make up if you game. Let's take the set home 3-0. Alright, hard DI out in the F knife there. Been lots of F tilts. It feels like Aichi's kind of just throwing out moves a lot right now. Solar's not necessarily punishing them for it, so it's not like the worst. But it definitely feels like now they've kind of got the lead. You just sort of mashing, like, really hard just for anything to end the game. That's something you really need to be careful of. At this point, you are super close to winning the game, but comebacks are always possible at any kind of fighting game, especially in flat fighters. So you can't let the pressure get to you too much. Honestly, like, if you're gonna mash anything right now, this is gonna sound like terrible advice, but I feel like it's probably, like, not bad advice. If you're gonna mash anything right now, mash down strong. Like, unironically, that's probably gonna kill. From most places on the stage, even if it's not gonna kill, it's gonna throw Solar so far off stage that you have the opportunity to edge guard as well. But I think these, like, kind of just jumping around and throwing out aerial is really dangerous for Aichi. That's gonna give Solar a lot of room to just come in and hit them with air. Being Solar 178, and Aichi hasn't gone for too many super strong moves yet. Actually seal the deal. And with all the smoke on screen, it's looking super possible for Solar to make something happen. And the F tilt, that's not gonna kill. A fireball! What? Okay. Everything I was saying was true, and then fireball just killed. Like, sure. Sure, buddy. That was a legitimately good snipe, it's just why? Why was that the option? And game 4 is gonna be on first and Fortress, which I can see. One thing I have to be careful on the stage is that, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I kinda just forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Zetter has some really scary ladder combos on the stage. Those top platforms are so good for Zetter, it's unreal. So you gotta be really careful about that when picking the stage against Zetter. I think against most Zetters, you know, you can probably leave it unbanned, but I don't know if I would ever want to pick this. Maybe I would as Ellie, but I don't know. Maybe like Kragg. Yeah, actually, if I were Kragg or Sova, I'd pick the stage. If I were anyone else, I don't think I would. Bear? Yeah, good catch right there, taking the first stock. Still pretty close, but it's definitely... You definitely feel the Solar Raids is back in his groove this game. Oh my god. Okay. Don't mind me, just almost knocking my mic over. I'm smart. Ooh, big fair right there. Not the best DI from Solar, gonna be taking the stock. Why are they talking about answer? Okay. Anyway. Fireball. Yeah, they're just playing Nooch right now. I actually don't really have a whole lot to say. There's just some good Nooch. Solar's getting a lot of use out of that top plat. We're kind of seeing a really campy style right now. Like, I can see Aichi kind of going for the attempt. They definitely want to be catching Solar's jumps going the plat. That's what they're going for. Solar just being so smart about recognizing, okay, I've done it a couple times. Aichi's ready for it, now I'm not going to do it. As soon as Aichi's able to start reading it. And like, Aichi hasn't been able to start a combo in a really long time. They've gotten some small hits in, but nothing huge. Solar's like literally just running circles around. You can kind of see the smoke there, showing that path that he's been doing a lot with his movement, where he just kind of goes up to or down from the top plat and finds another way to get back up to the top plat or just drop down from it again. That being said, Aichi evening out the game a lot right now. The percents are pretty much even. Solar lives? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, Solar doesn't live anymore, but that was some really good DI from Solar Razor. I honestly thought it was like a double galaxy for a second, I'm not gonna lie. The game's really even now. Solar wasn't really able to get much extra credit. Let's see though, if Solar can just take the stock quick. Definitely doable. Still have hope for both sides. Obviously, Aichi's gonna be really wanting that game 5 right now, trying to get that reverse 3-0 one way or another. Ooh. Good knife, but the short hop bear is a lot bear. Whatever, the bear's gonna take it. And Solar Razor moves on to winners finals. Wow. Enjoy your victory music while I grab the next drink. Okay, no more victory music. So next up for other side winner semis, we got Excalibur and 11. So, fair in our game? I mean, this matchup's like fine. Probably Claire in favor, possibly Claire in favor. I think it's even, but I also just hate Arcane. So, you know, take my opinion with a grain of salt.